Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining me from. Welcome to what is this? This is Tuesdays with TK Live. And I'm TK Daniels, and today we're going to continue our conversation about love, but today we're going to put a little twist on it. Now, we've talked about love for the past several weeks or episodes, and we've talked about the loving demonstration of love to others. And in doing that, we've taken a little bit of love for ourselves, but we take the love for ourselves. So what I mean by that is when I tell you that I love you, I feel it first. So when the thought happens here, that I even want to demonstrate love to others, whether I'm verbally saying it or I'm doing a nice gesture, that feeling that I get from expressing the love, I feel it first before I express it or demonstrate it to others. So yes, we've been taking a little bit of love that for ourselves. And when I say it's really a lot of love, but on the grand scale, if I'm demonstrating this much love, I feel this much before I give it to you. And my expectation or my goal is for you to feel or see or experience the love that I'm demonstrating at a grand scale. However, today we're going to talk about loving ourselves. So how do you demonstrate love to yourself? There's many ways. And I'll give you a great example. This morning, we're recovering from spring break. We had a lovely time. I spent some time with family, and of course, that's always, it's always you need a slight vacation to recover from the vacation, because you're trying to put everything into a little bit amount of time. So this morning I was a little tired. So as my alarm went off and I'm laying there, I'm saying, okay, let me get up and start my day. What always happens, and this is not just throw this in there. What always happens is about 5 to 10 minutes before the alarm goes off, I have to get up and use the restroom. So I'm like, man, why can't it happen 20 minutes after the alarm goes off or what have you. So this is what happened this morning. So I rushed, I hurry up and use the restroom because I want to get back in those covers and get my last few minutes of sleep. And then my alarm goes off. So I'm laying there and I said, I can get a few more minutes of sleep. I have time before I have to go live and I have some things to do. So I have a little bit of time. Well, I thought about our topic today and how do you demonstrate love to yourself? So my first thought was, well, I can demonstrate love to myself by laying in these covers a little bit longer, because that's going to make me feel love right now. But when I thought beyond the moment, I had to realize that I needed to get up and get moving and do the things that I needed to do. And that was going to be the bigger expression of love to myself, because if I didn't get up at that point and do the things that I had to do before I came on and talked to you, and then after I go up here, I still have some other things to do, I realized that I'm not going to be happy with myself. I'm going to spend the rest of the day trying to play catch up. So that was one way that I demonstrated love to myself, although in the moment, it didn't feel like I was, it felt like I could have went a different direction. So what are some of the ways that we can demonstrate love to ourselves? So one way is, treating our bodies right, putting the right stuff in, exercising, some would say. I'm not big on exercise. When it looks like exercise, I will, over our spring break, we did some activities that got me some exercise, but I was not in the gym. So I have to disguise my exercise. Rollerblading was one that I used to love to do. Haven't done that in a while. And because of my recent, are you kidding? Yeah. Oh, there it is. My incident in December, I'm going to take it slow on jumping back into activities that I used to do. my daughter will appreciate that, as excuse me, as well as my other loved ones. So how do you demonstrate love to yourself? And we have been talking about demonstrating love to others. I want to hear how you're demonstrating love to yourself, whether it's exercising, eating right. That's demonstrating love to yourself through your body. How about your mental? What are you reading? What are you reading, or what are you doing to expand your mental capacity, your knowledge, your understanding of where you are in life, your understanding of others, your vision? What are you doing to expand that, or to show yourself love by choosing to create balance in that area in your mind? And then also, we cannot forget or neglect the spiritual aspect. What are you doing to demonstrate the love in your spiritual realm? Some use meditation. I do meditation. I meditate a lot, and I do a lot of visualization. I do a lot of prayer or talking to my higher being, my Heavenly Father. Excuse me. I study different, not only biblical passages, but I also study other religions, because I want to be well-rounded, and it expands my understanding and my appreciation of others. So anytime that I'm faced with an opportunity to get to know and grow and expand my mental, my spiritual, my physical mind, my being, by learning something else about someone else, it's beautiful to me. So that's some of the things that I do. Today, I came out of the office, because I usually work in the office probably about 4 of the 5 days a week, or 6 days a week. I'm working in my office for the most part, pretty consistently. Today, I said I want to change my view, and so now, and also, I have some I'm fine tuning a deodorant that I'm creating, so that'll give me an opportunity to do some work, and then also work on that while I'm downstairs. So there was more than one reason, but it is, once I got set up downstairs, and I look around and I see the beauty. You can see one of my favorite wall hangings is behind me. It's let's see if you can see it. Yeah, I just love that. And aren't they beautiful? Where are we going? I think there's another one over there. Yeah, there it is. So that was another way, excuse me, that I wanted to express love to myself today. Let me change my view. Every so often, change your view, your outlook. What are you looking at when you're working? As simple as shifting your keyboard, that can help. So those are just some small things that I do small and big, like, studying, that's not small at all, but those are just some things that I do for myself to experience love for me. I also love hugs. So when I am, this weekend, I had a chance to be around some of my nieces and nephews, and then the prior weekend, I had an opportunity to be around some of my nieces and nephews, and so just getting those hugs, that was the love, and I took that for me. I mean, they're young and they may not understand. This really makes Auntie's day or what have you, but I love that. I love not only demonstrating love, but getting some of that love, taking that love back for me. So I want to hear in the comments, how do you demonstrate love for you? And it can be as simple as drinking your favorite beverage in the morning, or it can be as expansive as you went on a retreat and you learn some things spiritually, mentally, and physically. It can be huge. I just want to hear, and put it in the comments. I get a lot of things in private message, and that's fine. But when we put it in the comments, we not only learn for ourselves, but we are able to share with others how we are demonstrating love. Okay, So the topic this week is all about loving yourself. How are you demonstrating love to yourself? I want to hear about it. I'll jot a few of mine down in the description momentarily once this video ends. But go and have a pleasant week, a pleasant day, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Also, let me know if this time works for you. I know that a lot of people watch it later and then comment, and that's fine. But if you want a different time than 10:30, just let me know, because I can be flexible with the Tuesdays with TK Live with TK Daniels. All right, I love you much. Stay blessed this week, and I will see you next week. God bless. Mwah.